Good morning, community. Jill here with North Texas Vegetable Gardening, Canning Recipes, a little bit of everything. It is frigid. We are 24 degrees and we've got some wind gusts between 55 and 60 miles an hour, at least twice an hour. So it's making it feel like it's like 8 degrees at times. Right now it says it's like 15 degrees. It is very bitter, cold weather. So it's 52% humidity. It sure feels, the air feels much drier than that. I think maybe because of the wind, but guys, it's cold and we got the faucets dripping. I just had to kick up the heat. I usually keep it on 61, believe it or not. So yeah, it's kind of frigid and kind of dangerous out here. So Greg got the seed starting tables going yesterday. We already have some seeds on some other starting trays, but we have to go ahead and get a lot more going. My sinus is going crazy in this, but we have to get a lot more going so that we can get more seeds this week going, and whenever these others are ready to transplant, we'll have a warm place to put them, because we really don't know what the rest of the month or what February is going to bring us, and we got to keep those babies alive. Let me show you some pictures here. Back of the high tunnel, and it's looking fantastic back there. He's also added a temperature gauge. So this is going to be really handy when it's time to put plants in there. And then here are some of our plant starts. So we've got a good start going right now, guys. Whew. So it's 26 degrees out here, guys, with a wind chill of 9. Let's go check out our seed starts. So I'm in the little high tunnel. It smells like dill in here. We got some dill that's still holding its own. And let's see what. So in this high tunnel, it's about 55 degrees. Let's look at our seed starts. Okay. 69 degrees in this table, guys. This is how we do it. And it's the only way we could do it at the volumes that we grow, because we don't have any room. We don't have a garage and we don't have any room in the house. So these seed starting tables that Greg has done are brilliant. This is in the little high tunnel. You can see how he's got it wrapped up. Our rosemary is looking good. Our sage is looking good. Everything else is not. Carrots are okay. Onions are okay. But if it wasn't for the warm temperatures heating up this high tunnel, they wouldn't be. So here are the seed starts in the big high tunnel. It's a little warmer in here because it's such a large high tunnel. It keeps things warmer longer. And you can see. Woo! See that fog coming out? And here's the setup in the back of this big high tunnel, getting ready for more seed starts. So let's see what the temperature is on this. It is 59 degrees on the outside. And it is, I don't know if you can see that, 72 and 74 on the inside of this seed starting table that Greg has done. We're going to check the roof of this high tunnel. You can see that it is 48 degrees, but let's look at the ground. It is 72 degrees in here. So you can see it starts to generate its own heat when the sun is out. Now again, this bigger high tunnel maintains its heat a lot longer than that little one does. So it'll heat up today. It'll probably get quite warm in here, probably maybe 85, 90 degrees. It'll heat the ground. It'll heat all around it. And so when we drop to like 20 degrees tonight, it will stay warmer longer and maybe even above freezing throughout the entire night, but we'll see. These bell pepper plants are in the middle of the high tunnel. They're looking okay. They're not looking like they're dead, like some of the other stuff is. And they're kind of in the middle where the heat probably stays a little bit, but you can see everything else is frozen and gone. These were doing good through Christmas. And I don't know about my onions out here, guys. I don't know that they're gonna make it from these deeply cold temps. Even my greens are struggling, but that's kind of to be expected when you get down to about 22 degrees. These are the ligustrums on the north side of the house. You can see they're looking kind of weepy. These are an evergreen and they stay green year round. You know, with this north wind, yeah, they're struggling, but they should be okay. We have survived -3 degrees with these out here. So Greg's got the generator ready to go. We got 100 gallons of propane, and we got another more than 100 gallons of propane here, which should last us over 80 hours on our, it's a dual fuel generator. If we had to use it, I don't know that we're going to. We are going to get to around 34 today. And as long as we get above freezing each and every day, we should be okay. But right now, it is brutally cold. And I will tell you, when he went to get the propane, he said there was a line. And somebody else that I know said they were unable to get propane, so they were going to have to drive a couple of counties away to fill their tanks. So people are a little spooked by this cold that we're going to have probably through Thursday, and then next week we're going to be in the 60s. So this is the Texas weather roller coaster that we endure January and February, and this is how we have to get our seeds going if we plan to grow and start early in the spring and plan to have our plant sale on March 1st. We couldn't do it any other way because of the volumes that we grow for just our garden and for our community. So that is what we do, and that is how we do it. This is about the third year or fourth year that we've done our seeds this way, and we've been successful with it. And even though we have mild winters here in Texas, and let me tell you something, this one has been extremely mild this season up until now. We've had very few freezes up until now, and we expect to be below freezing, especially at night, the next 3 or 4 days. But all it takes is one freeze. That's all it takes is one freeze, guys, and it knocks everything out. So happy seed starting. It's that time. I know a lot of you are starting your seeds inside under grow lights and using other methods. If you have a greenhouse or a space that can get some sun, you might want to look at doing some of those seed starting trays or seed starting tables. And the way he does it is he wraps them all up in the plastic, and then we put the seed starting mats underneath it, and that is enough to keep everything above freezing and helps everything to germinate, so we can get plants started. And it won't be long before we'll start transplanting those little plants into 3-inch pots, and we still have to maintain those tables for those 3-inch plants because all it takes is one freeze. I know you south of us are going to get slammed, or at least they say you are. I guess we'll see. We have a chance of snow flurries tomorrow. The skies are clear here, clear as a bell. Not a cloud in sight. That wind is cold and it is strong. And again, we had some 50 to 60 mile an hour gust overnight. So it is brutally cold, and it is headed your way if it's not there already. I bet it's there already, especially for you, Cheryl, down on the Gulf Coast. And so you guys bundle up, wrap up, and make sure you have some alternative heat just in case. We love you all. See you soon.